Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston, this is Station. We're ready for the event.
Santa Monica High School, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call Station for a voice check.
Station, this is Randy Bennett Sr. here with the students. How do you hear me?
Well, Dad, we got you loud and clear. Welcome, everyone, and Samohai to the International Space Station.
Now, this is my son, Randy Bresnik, and his fellow astronaut, Joe Acaba. Good morning.
Good morning, Santa Monica.
Oh, I got to introduce this first. Station, this is your first student here, Ifiani, with her first question.
Hi, my name is Ifiani Williams. I'm in grade 12, and I was wondering, how did Samohai prepare you for space?
Samohai really taught me how to start studying. You know, you go from middle school to high school, you're getting ready to be an adult, and I had all these different courses, and so it taught me, you know, the self-discipline of having to study. It also gave me the opportunity to study all kinds of different things, you know, more languages. I got to study physics. I got to take calculus, chemistry, all these things that were interesting to me about how things worked and why things did work the way they did. It also, you know, I had a job while I was working at Samohai, you know, from 10th grade to 12th grade. So I also had to learn about time discipline and schedule discipline and things like that. And you can see that, you know, from what I learned there, you know, as a young adult, getting ready to become an adult, that those were all things that were pretty useful. And through, you know, the disciplines that I gained while I was at Samohai, you know, I was fortunate enough to be competitive and get an ROTC scholarship to be able to go to college. So Samohai really gave me the good start that I needed to be able to get ready and launch off into life.
Hi, my name is Julie Marcus, and I'm going to take over and help moderate here. I'm one of the house principals at Samohai.
Hi, I'm Daniel Sizer, 12th grade, and I was wondering, what was the most difficult life skill, eating, bathing, for you to learn to do on the space station?
Well, thanks for the question, and you know, it's an interesting one because eating is pretty easy. When you get hungry, you eat, and as long as your stomach is feeling good, which might take a day or two, that's no problem. Bathing, that's easy. We don't take showers up here either, so that's all right. You know, it's all about the kind of using a towel to clean yourself up. So I think the most difficult thing, and we both have been here before, but it's the work routine that we have, where you have to stay focused all day long, and we do so many different tasks throughout the day, so it's really keeping that focus. This morning I was working in the airlock and, you know, made a couple of mistakes. Luckily I had Houston there watching me, so keeping that focus all day long and giving your best to what you're doing at the moment is a challenge every day.
Hi, my name is Teddy, and I'm in 3rd grade at Grant Elementary School. And my question is, what is it like to walk in space, and what do you learn?
Well, walking in space is a really, you know, special experience for astronauts. There's only been a little over 550 humans that have ever been to space, and only a little over 220 that have actually been on spacewalks. And here you are in your own personal spacecraft. And even though you've been floating around inside, you're always contained, and you have this sense of, you know, security because even though you're floating, you know you can only go so far. But when you go outside in that personal spacecraft, and you got this visor, it's like a you know, a glass bowl or a fish bowl, and all your peripheral vision is just space. And then all of a sudden now, there's just, when you look down, the only thing between you and the Earth is your boots. That's when it becomes physically very, very real, because you don't have anything, you know, to catch you if you bounce off the walls. So we have tethers, and we train very carefully to move around station so that we're always tethered, So we can tether with shorter tethers when we want to work with both our hands. But the thing that you learn most is to overcome your fear, because there is a immediate and very real, and I don't think it matters how many spacewalks you do, physical fear of what you see. Your whole life, your body's been trained that if I'm up somewhere high looking down, that your body naturally, reacts to that. If all you guys went on top of Barnum Hall, stood at the very edge of the building, kind of leaned over, your body would say, hey, lean back, because the capillaries would start constricting, and your body would say, hey, I feel physical fear. You have to overcome that when you're doing the spacewalk. And you do that through getting confidence in your equipment. Put the tethers on both spots, and then push off and let go, and see the tethers. You back up a little bit. The tethers pull you back in, and guess what? You don't float off station, so it helps you overcome that natural fear. And then the rest of the time is just staying, like Joe said, the work inside, the work outside is the same. You got to be focused every single bit of the EVA. I mean, every time you move your hand, every time you work on a tool or do any of that, you've got to be focused on every single one of those. And so it is, good to start young on having the attention to detail on everything you do. It's great to have fun, but there's a time for work and there's a time for play. And when you're working, be serious about it.
Hi, my name is Paloma Nicholas. I'm in the 12th grade, and my question is, are your dreams different in space, the settings, abilities, or activities of the characters in the dream, for example?
Well, they are a little bit different, and I think it just hit me maybe a week or so ago that when you're on Earth, you dream about things on Earth, and maybe, you might have a dream every now and then where you're flying around. But just this past week, I started having dreams where I'm actually floating. And so I think my mind has gone from that living on Earth, and maybe you might have this dream that you're flying a little bit. But now it was just like a regular dream. I can't remember what I was doing, but it was floating instead of walking. So I think that part changes. But the concepts of the dreams, I think, are probably very similar. And I think it'd be an interesting study to log your dreams on Earth for a period of time and then do the same thing up here. So maybe somebody will have us do that. But it is cool when you first start dreaming about floating, and I think it's the same thing when you learn a foreign language. When you start dreaming in that language, you know that you are now immersed. And so I think we are now immersed in the microgravity environment.
Hi, my name is Jesse Torres. I'm class of 2010, and I'm also a Santa Monica College aerospace engineering student. And my question for you is, what has been the most difficult task you've been faced with, and how did you go about dealing with it? Thank you.
The most difficult bit of training or challenge that I've had during my time as an astronaut, it was been, getting ready for this flight. And we're riding on a Russian Soyuz rocket, and I was the flight engineer or the co-pilot over in the left seat. And so not only did I have to, know Russian language, I had to learn a whole new spacecraft, all in Russian, all the procedures in Russian, the communications in Russian, the thinking in Russian. And so that, by far, was the biggest challenge I've had so far. And, it's just like everything that's a challenge, it starts small. And you got to just go step by step. So it was, getting into the simulator, figuring out where stuff was, understanding how the systems worked, and then what happened when they didn't, piece by piece, and then finally putting it all together when we got into our complex simulators. And then, fortunately, having a great Soyuz commander in Sergei Ryazanskiy, who was patient and a great instructor. And believe it or not, he actually did part of his PhD at UCLA, just down the street from where you guys are at Samohai. So it was really great to have him there to help teach me the Soyuz and get through. And then we ended up having a great, final exams and an awesome launch. And we look forward to coming home December 14th in our Soyuz.
Well, hi, Colonel. I'm Spencer Michelson in the 10th grade, and my question is, what are your duties on the space station? And I'd like to thank you for your service to the Samohai community and to the nation.
Al, thank you very much for that. Hopefully that you guys are learning that life is not all about you. And the more that you're able to contribute to the people around you and to society in general, the more rewarding your life is, because you've helped make the world a little better, you know, person by person, piece by piece.
And then going back to your question, so in terms of duties, my official title is flight engineer. This man next to me is our commander. He's the big kahuna. But on a day-to-day basis, our duties are all about the same. And because we live here and we work here, we kind of do everything. So your duties are really maintaining the space station and conducting science. And it's fun because every day is a little bit different, and throughout the day it changes, where I had to work out this morning, then I went over to the airlock, and now I'm setting up a camera for another experiment, and here we are talking to you. So the duties are kind of all-encompassing, and that's one of the fun parts about being here, is that, you know, you live, you work, you hang out with your buddies all in the same spot. So we're pretty much all trained to hopefully tackle anything that comes in front of us while we're up here.
Hello, my name's Ananwak Tole. I'm in 10th grade, and my question for you is, how long would a fidget spinner spin in space?
That's a good question. I'm going to hand the mic to Joe so he can hold it, because I've got...
See, he's always prepared.
My nifty little space bag here. I don't know, does that look familiar to anybody? And inside of it, we've got a space spinner. And the thing will float as long as we let it go. You know, we've got air currents that are circulating in the air, so we don't get pockets of CO2 building up around our heads. And the spinner, it's pretty gyroscopically stable, so it'll spin for a long time. And so the only thing that's acting on that right now is just the friction from the center portion on the actual part that's spinning. And so, you know, it'll spin for a pretty darn long time. Technically, it should spin forever if there wasn't any friction on that center part. But it's fun to play with. It's neat to be able to have something that, you know, you guys on the ground are familiar with and can identify with, and really demonstrates, you know, a lot of different properties that you can learn in the science class right here in zero gravity.
My name is Riley Rosenthal. I'm in 8th grade, and my question is, what scientific experiments have you been working on while on the ISS?
Well, we do a lot of different things every day, and again, our main purpose for being here is to conduct science in this microgravity environment. So a couple of the ones that, you know, I find interesting is that we are human subjects, and so we do a lot of science on how the human body reacts in space. We've been coming to space for decades, but there's still a lot we don't know, a lot we're discovering, and a lot we need to know if we're going to go on to other planets and go further away than we are today. So it's interesting, you know, we have to draw blood from ourselves. We take urine samples, and that gets sent back to Earth. We're looking at how our eyes are impacted while we're up here on the space station. And then another neat one that I just worked on this past week, and it's still, actually it's ongoing, is we were growing some lettuce up here, and Friday was the big harvest. So you can see we planted it, it grew, and we were able to have some fresh produce on Friday. So it's neat to watch something grow from a seed and then be able to actually consume it. And again, if we're going to explore and go places we haven't been before, we need to learn how to cultivate crops and how they're going to behave in the microgravity environment.
Hi, my name is Ian Brown. I'm in 8th grade, and my question is, what did you have to do and what process did you have to go through to be chosen out of billions of other people in the world to become an astronaut living on the International Space Station?
Well, there is the age-old saying that says it's better to be lucky than good. But as you can imagine, I mentioned some of the interesting things that I got out of being at Samo High, and of course, I had to work hard to get decent grades to be able to be eligible for a scholarship, and then it was getting out there and don't wait too late, don't wait till senior year, start looking at schools or scholarships or whatever it is that you decide you want to do after Samo High. Then it was when I got to college, all the interesting things that I could take in the university. I ended up majoring in mathematics and learning how to solve problems, and that's what I love about math. Doing well in college then led me to going to into the Marine Corps right when I was commissioned as a second lieutenant. From there, I went to our basic school. I went to our infantry officer course, and then flight school, learning to be a pilot, and then learning how to employ my F-18, getting to go to schools like Top Gun and our weapons school, and then from there going to test pilot school and becoming a test pilot school instructor, and then getting selected for an astronaut. All these things led to that point. But what do you hear in the theme of all that? Learning the entire time. And that didn't stop when we became astronauts. We were in class learning about orbital dynamics and thrusters and environmental control systems. And so the thing that, I think you'll see as a similarity if you look at the biographies of all the astronauts is a lifetime of learning something new every day. We do that still up here, even on space station, and enjoy learning, because there's just so much interesting stuff and so much things about other different people or their cultures and stuff around the world that, you won't be disappointed opening yourself up to new opportunities.
Hello, my name is Lily Dykstra. I'm in 8th grade, and my question is there anything that is not powered by solar panels on the ISS?
So we are a solar-powered city up here. That is the majority of what we use. We have the huge solar panels on the outside, and that is what we're living on. But we do have a few things like this microphone, and some of the cameras, some of the equipment that we have uses the regular batteries that you might use there. The AA, AAAs, the C and 9-volt. But primarily, we are all solar powered, which is it's pretty neat. So when the sun is out, for about 45 minutes a day or 45 minutes at a time, we're collecting all that solar power. When the sun sets for another 45 minutes, we then have our batteries that we can draw that power from. So it's a great example on how you can use the sun in a very effective way to power this pretty neat laboratory.
Hi, we're the team from Lincoln Middle School who sent the experiment this year to the space station. I'm Kenneth, this is Sam Cones, this is Zach Jacobs, this is Alex Chopra, and Noah Sikor. And our given question for you is, what does space smell like?
Good question. Now, there's been a little bit of disagreement. I was, fortunate to be on the inside when on my first space flight, and when the crew came in, and when you open the hatch after we've repressurized it after the spacewalk, you can be right there and get a strong sense of the smell of space. And so I had another crew member, Nicole Stott, was right there, and we both smelled it, and I didn't want to, sway her, decision at all. So I asked her, "Hey, what does it smell like to you?" Well, her answer ended up being the same thing I was thinking of. And the answer was cream of mushroom soup. This time, I didn't get to be inside when we came in, so there were some other opinions on that. What do you think, Joe?
I don't know what kind of cream of mushroom soup that you're eating, but it's more of, I don't know, I feel like it's more of a metallic type of smell. And it's interesting, when I first arrived, the smell of the space station itself is very unique. And as soon as I got here, it became very, very familiar. And now it's all over us. So I think we have the space funk on us.
Thank you so much for providing this amazing opportunity to the students of Samo High, and we hope that when you're back on Earth, you'll come and see us soon.
We'd absolutely love to. Joe and I both being from SoCal, we appreciate that very much, and we look forward to all of you guys having a very safe and successful year, and look forward to hearing about the graduating class of 2018. Last thing we got to say is, go Vikings.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all participants from Santa Monica High School. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.